What's up, guys? It's TechnoViking23 coming to you today with another episode in my Raid Shadow Legends free-to-play series. We are on day 30 of our new free-to-play account. This is a pretty big milestone day for the new account because every 30 days when you log into Raid, you are going to get a new character. And in most cases, these are characters that are going to be very helpful for you if you are a free-to-play player, and in some cases, even if you are spending some money on the game. These characters will usually be pretty decent for you. So we're on day 30, and we are going to get High Katun today when we log in. She's an excellent arena champ who's really going to help us take our arena team hopefully to the next level. It's going to take a little bit of work. We're going to have to grind out a little bit to get her leveled up, get her ascended, and eventually get her up to level 50 and level 60. But excellent first champion to get on our day 30 login reward, and she is an epic champion. So we're going to grab her. We also got 250 tournament points for that since there is an event going on right now. So that's pretty cool. So let's go ahead and get into the game. And as usual, we're going to click away from all of these pop-up offers. And we still have 3 hours left on the boosted summons for the Void event. And that actually is going to come in handy. I was actually going to wait and make this episode tomorrow, but I remembered I needed to log in before this was over with, because when we finish our daily quest tonight, we actually will get a Void Shard and also a Sacred Shard. So we're going to make those two polls on this episode. So day 30 here is going to be pretty good for us, hopefully. But let's go ahead and just get started. I actually do need to get some Mystery Shards since I was grinding some energy today and actually pulled all of my Mystery Shards. So we can get one here out of the shop. You can see here I did unlock the rest of the shop, so we now have access to all of the slots in case an ancient shard pops up in there, which they will sometimes do. So let's go and take care of our arena stuff really quickly. We can do our 5 matches to get our energy boost, and then we'll see if we can't get some mystery shards to drop from just doing the campaign here. So I'm actually going to make some changes here to my arena team. Skull Crusher still needs a lot of work. He's just, I know he's a great champion and he's amazing at in-game, but he's still pretty weak on this account. We just have to put a lot of work into it. We need some better gear, and just, it's tough when you're on free-to-play. You've just got so much stuff you want to invest in. There's just so much out there you need to do. And it all costs silver, you know, it all costs energy to grind the gear, so we're just trying to take it as it comes here and hopefully work our way through it. I think I'm going to take her off the team too, because she is just a total glass cannon at this point. We can try this team. Let me see who I can replace her with. If I have anybody that is... Problem is, right now we don't have anyone that's really well geared. Here's High Katun, our new character, who just to show you real quick, we can take Spirit Host. Spirit Host is a 10% speed aura. High Katun's goes all the way up to 19%, so that's going to be a huge boost for us once we get her leveled up in a good spot. So you know what, let's throw a Bulwark in here and see what happens. He's got some okay gear on him. You never know. I just need somebody to survive a little longer than 2 seconds. So we're still working on Banshee as well. She's not really a great arena champion. I just kind of threw her in here because I don't really have much else right now. Spirit Host and Kale pretty much carry this team. So pick up a couple wins here. I don't really know if we can beat too many of these other teams. I'm going to go ahead and just do a free refresh here and hopefully get some easier people to fight against. Really all you're trying to do early on in arena is just kind of survive and get some medals and move up. We do have to go for Silver 1, I believe, at some point. Bronze 3 and Silver 1 are going to be some quests coming up that we're going to have to do, so we are going to have to build up the team a little bit. Which is another reason it's good that we got High Katun, because she is really going to help us out in the speed department. Speed and turn meter boosting. See if we can take out this Solo Gaelic. Alright, nice. That should be... Is that 5? I guess not. I didn't get the pop-up, so I think we have to do one more. Level 60 Elaine could be dangerous, even though she's by herself. See, the problem is these these teams just have too many good legendaries early on. It's crazy. You got legendary, you got epics, like Miscreated Monster. This is probably going to be a loss, but you know, just get it over with. You never know. Sometimes these people haven't geared these champions up, so you can get lucky. This does not appear to be one of those times. We get destroyed there, but we got all of our arena quests finished, so that's good. Alright, let's see what we need today for... We need to beat 3 campaign bosses, so that's pretty easy. Let's go and do that on Brutal, and since we are getting High Katun, let's try to do it on the speed stage, because we are going to try to get a full set of speed gear for her. That is going to be the goal. I'm going to throw a Banshee in here just to make sure we can clear this. This guy right here is just food. We can see we're leveling up some of these uncommons to 4 stars. I have a couple 5-star food. We're trying to get Kale up to level 60. That's kind of our main focus right now. And on our advanced quest, I think we are coming up on getting a 5-star chicken, so that's going to be very helpful. That'll speed up that process a little bit, because it does take a long time to grind up some 5-star characters to feed to your main. Especially when you're on the free-to-play account and you're not, getting as much energy or the refreshes to be able to run, enough, grind the content out enough to actually be able to get the experience to level up your food characters. Alright, it's 1 down. We got a speed helmet. Not the greatest roll there, but we're looking for percentage statistics on those, on the secondary abilities. But yeah, we're going to try our best to get High Katun in just all straight up speed gear. Make sure she can go as fast as possible. She's actually my arena lead still on my main account, where I'm in Gold 2 right now, so she definitely can carry you pretty far. Once you start getting up into like Gold 2 and higher, though, you kind of need some better champions, but she's definitely able to carry you through Silver, and probably up into early Gold if you have her built up right. Definitely going to get rid of those. It's not dropping me any shards, which is kind of annoying. Usually when I'm doing these, instead of gear, it just keeps giving me mystery shards. And then the other thing we're going to have to do is farm some spirit potions for High Katun. And I think the spirit keep's actually open today, so that's a good thing. That'll give us a chance to kind of work on that a little bit. But I'm excited, once we get our quest done today. We got 2 shard pulls that, fingers crossed, are going to give us some good stuff. I honestly should probably save the Sacred Shard until I do a 2x Sacred event, but I don't know how long that's going to be, and I'm just impatient and really want to see if I get something good. Normally I would not save these, but since they are crit rate, accuracy, and HP can come in handy if we get a decent HP champion, so we'll hang on to those boots. Alright, did our 3 campaign bosses. Easy enough. Let's see, what kind of missions do we have? Clear stage 5 of the Dragon's Lair. Okay, maybe we'll do that, because I think he can drop me some green shards, and that'll let us spend this 50 energy. I could summon my 3 ancients, but I don't want to. I'm really trying to save. I had 6 the other day built up, and wound up having to pull a couple. I'm really trying to hang on to those, because I think the next pull event is going to be a 2x ancient pull. So if we can get a bunch of those blue shards saved up, we've got a chance to really get some good stuff. Alright, now I can't remember what I think it said stage 5. That's how bad. I always forget what it says. My memory is just terrible. Of course, it doesn't help that it's late and I'm staying up too late again, but stage 5, okay. 10 times on auto, so we got to do it 7 times. So we will just go to We want to do stage 7 because that gives us a chance for 3 to 5. And let's see what this team looks like. Yeah, we can stick with this. Hopefully they get through this pretty quickly. But yeah, I was going to just make this episode tomorrow for the High Katun login reward, but then I remembered, last night we were talking about getting our quest done in time to be able to take advantage of the Void Pool, the Shard Pool event. To hopefully be able to get a good Void champion. We pulled Whisper yesterday, and she's a cool champion, but she's not amazing. I'm really hoping for something that's going to be like account changing. The shield it's okay. We can keep that, I guess. I think we're actually using that set on Banshee because she has an AoE, and I don't have any stun sets yet. So if you don't have a stun set and you have an AoE champion, the Daze set can work okay. It's not amazing, but it's serviceable. And it basically just puts the enemies to sleep. But stun is a little bit better. But early on in the game, you kind of have to take what you can get. But this team can handle the dragon pretty easily at this stage. And again, this is why you want to come in, a couple nights a week. Once you get some decent level 50 champions, a couple nights a week, just come in and run the dragon a little bit. Hopefully, you can get some decent drops. It's a chest piece, so you don't want to flat roll on that for primary. So we're going to sell that, and that's the other good thing. We get a bunch of silver for doing this. So pretty good, but I really need it to drop some mystery shards. I don't know why it's not dropping me any mystery shards from anything, which is funny because I was on my main account this afternoon and I was trying to farm the spider dungeon to get some points in the tournament. And you farm the spider dungeon to get your accessories, and their accessories are very important later on in the game. But it's like every single time I run through the spider, it would be like, oh, here's 3 mystery shards, or here's a potion or a brew, XP brew, instead of actually a good artifact to use. So I just find it funny. I played that for a couple hours and just kept getting shards, and here I'm getting actual gear when I actually need to get the mystery shards. That is RNG. She is always a cruel mistress. It's actually not terrible, but I'm not really looking for days. Not a set we're really wanting to get. We really hope to get speed and lifesteal when we come in here because they're the 2 most important sets for us right now. Both for farming through the campaign, speed for the arena, and then lifesteal for our clan boss team that we're starting to build. Come on, guys, do some damage. Let's get this done quick. Need to get those mystery shards. Speed gear, HP, attack resistance, not the greatest. We'll get rid of that. Keep on going. Really need it to drop a couple greens. That's all I'm asking for. I think we'll get one from the 20-minute login rewards, so that's actually, at least we'll get that one there. And I think I bought one from the market, so we'll have 2 of the 3. Kill this person here. But, this is essentially what you're going to be doing in the game all the time. If you want to have a free-to-play account that's going to be successful, you're just going to have to grind through stuff a lot of the times. And it's actually kind of good, though, that we're doing this because there's a couple tournaments going on right now. Actually, a good percentage roll on the top. It's got speed. It's actually a decent chest roll. Stalwart's not a set we really are going to use much, but we'll keep that for now because it is a defense percentage roll. One of the reasons it's important to keep a piece like that is there's going to be times where, let's say, you're building up a defensive champion, and you may not have a good set to put them in. So what you can do is you can actually piecemeal different armor pieces. So, like, let's take Skull Crusher, for example. He's a defense champion, and so your number 1 priority on him is to max out your defensive stats. And what you can do is if you can filter the artifacts when you're gearing him, and you can basically put him in pieces that all enhance his defense, not necessarily from the same set. So you won't get a set bonus, but there's times where, especially if you're early in a count or you just don't have the gear, where if you just put him out in maximum defense gear, it's going to be better off than if you put him in a set that has, you know, worse statistics on the gear. So it's good to keep some pieces here and there when they have good statistics on them. Accuracy shield, crit rate, speed. Okay, cool. I like that. It's a good piece. But yeah, we'll go over that a little more in detail maybe at some point whenever we're gearing up our champions, where sometimes you can just you put them in like 6 individual pieces that just have the stats you want versus trying to go for a set bonus. Even though, you know, set bonuses are definitely something you want to go for, but sometimes it's going to be later on in the game where you have to kind of take what you can get. Right now, though, like with our lifesteal set, you know, no matter what the stats are on them, we're just trying to put people in 4 lifesteal pieces just to be able to get that lifesteal bonus. Attack, speed, crit rate. All right, I think that's 7 times. And we got 30k silver. Okay, cool. So this one we already finished. We're going to get a 4-star artifact. Now we have 25 magic potions. Okay, well, we can't do that tonight because it's the Spirit Keep is open, but let's see where we are here. We're at 9 out of 75 on the second round of Arbiter missions. So it's important to check these out every once in a while. Make sure you're trying to do these early on. It's a lot harder. Like on my main account, I completely ignored these. And so I'm like 2 months into the game coming back. I was like, oh, I got to go all the way back to start over again and start focusing on some of this early stuff. All right, we used 50 energy. We got 3 artifacts, and we also sold 5 artifacts. So we got 2 clan boss keys, 12 crypt keys, tag team arena, 20 turns against the clan boss. That might be kind of tough right now. What we're trying to do here is get 6 more so we get that 5-star chicken to use with kale. That should be pretty easy to get the energy ones. All right, let's see how we are doing on these dailies. We got a summon 3. Okay, 3 levels in the tavern and 4 upgrade attempts on artifacts. So we'll get one of those. That'll give us 2. But we need 3. We need 3. Let's check on the events real quick here too. One thing I did want to point out here, I think it's the champion training. This lasts for another 4 days, which this kind of goes with the fusion event they're doing right now. As I said the other night, we're not too concerned about the fusion event because we're just, you know, not going to be able to get through and get all the champions. But one of the cool things for this, like for us, we're on a new account, we're free to play. We don't have, you know, a huge champion roster just yet. Is, you know, we're going through this and it's a long tournament. It's lasting, you know, another 4 days. So we're definitely going to be able to get probably, hopefully, through this second row. But we already got the Sanctum Protector, who's halfway decent rare. We're going to get Dune Strider next, who I just got her on my main account, and I really like her. Her kit's really fun, and she's going to be a good addition to this to the roster here. She's a barbarian, and then Ripper Fist is also pretty solid. Plus he's Void, and Void champions are always good to have if they're solid. So hoping to get through at least here, so we get these 2 other rare champions. If we happen to get all the way down here to this guy, that's cool too. That'll be a new epic for us, but I'm not really holding much hope up for that. Dungeon Divers is over in 5 hours. I don't know if we can get another 3. Where are we at? We're at 1182. We have to get to 1550. That's going to be tough. Don't think we have the energy to do that right now. And then checking in on our tournaments. Classic Arena Takedown is going to be over, and we're way down. We're down here in 68th place, so we're not even going to worry about that. Fire Night Tournament starts tomorrow. Okay, Champion Chase. We're at 1084. We need 11. We actually probably will get that when we collect our Void and our Sacred tonight. And we're in 4th place. So we're actually, it's not a big lead, but, you know, we're in a spot where we might be able to get some. And we're actually tied for 3rd. Okay, cool. So we pull those 2 shards tonight. That's going to jump us up quite a bit. So let's see if it. So we're going to be pulling avoid. Hopefully we get another epic. But we should get some points for that. So, cool. Spider tournament we've completely ignored, so I'm not going to even look at that. Alright, we got our login green shard. We got up here, just daily rewards. Okay, let's see if I can craft. We can do some perception artifacts. Let's see what we have here for charms. I don't think we've gone into this much, but this is the forge, basically, where you can create these different kinds of artifact sets. These used to only be available for like high-level arena players. So you've got the Swift Parry set, which is a 4-piece set, gives you 18% speed bonus, 30% crit damage, and a chance of unkillable when you're hit with a fatal hit that would normally kill you. Really good set here. The materials you need for it are a little bit more difficult to obtain. Deflection is plus HP, 20%, and defense 20%, plus a chance to deflect a debuff. Another good set. This is excellent for either HP or defense champions. And again, the materials for these two are a little bit more difficult to get. You've got Resilience, which is 10% HP, 10% defense, which is kind of like a smaller version of that, but it's only a 2-piece set, so that's pretty good. And Perception is actually one that's going to be very important to come in here and actually make these every so often, because this is accuracy and speed, which are two very important attributes. If you don't have accuracy on your champions, you're not going to be able to land your debuffs and your abilities. Very important against clan boss, very important in the arena. So I like to come in here and craft these a lot of the times here. So, and then up here you click on what type you want to make. So we don't have any that can make any of those. So let's see what we got here. We got, ooh, speed boots. Very nice. That is actually a really good roll. All percentage stats. Speed is like the only flat stat you want to roll in a boot, because these are the only gear piece that can roll that. So we are definitely going to keep those. And let's see what we get on the other ones. Another epic chest piece. Flat roll HP, that's no good. We will sell that. But cool. Got a nice little speed boot roll there. Now we get to go in and play with our champions a little bit. Let's go in here, and where is High Katun? I don't see her. Am I blind? What's going on here? Oh, there she is. Okay, cool. All right, so she's an epic. She comes at 4 stars, so she already has her first accessory slot unlocked. And she is a barbarian. You can take a look at her skills. Imperial Grace attacks one enemy, has a chance to place 30% decreased speed on them for 2 turns. Rally the Horde is the big skill for her, because it fills turn meter and gives you increased speed on all your allies. So you want to get that booked up and ascended on her as well, so you get the better version of it. This is an attack all enemies. Can decrease the turn meter. Not an amazing ability, but you mainly want her for her speed aura and also for this Rally the Horde ability. So those are the two we're going to be focusing on, but we are going to put a bit of accuracy on her, hopefully, so that she can land those turn meters. Not a great ring. I'm going to wait and see if we can get something better. That's kind of not that good. So let's see what we have here. We have some decent speed pieces. What I'm looking for are speed boots. But I have to decide. I may actually use this other set for her. Come all the way down here to the bottom. Oh, but it's only a 5% speed boost. That's really not that great. Alright, let's go back up to speed. Now my High Katun on my main account, I have her in a full 6 speed pieces, just to max it out completely. So let's see what we've got here. So I'm probably going to use these speed boots, even though they're uncommon. Let's see what we have for the weapon. What we're trying to look for on these two is any extra speed we can get from the substats. So we've rolled some of these already. Defense accuracy. What you're kind of looking for is something. Accuracy is okay for her. That's a decent substat on her, but what we really want is to hopefully get something that's got some speed, like these gloves have a speed roll on them already. And we have it, since this is an epic, we'd have a chance to hit 3 speed rolls there, which would be really good. Is your accuracy. Ooh, might actually roll these instead because, man, it's tough. Chest, we have HP, we have attack, we have accuracy. This doesn't really matter. This is more going for just to give her another piece that's going to have speed on it. So I tell you what, I'm going to put these, let's put these crit damage ones on her. Weapon, we've got HP, we've got attack percent, we've got attack and crit rate. Let's do crit rate. 6 accuracy. I'm going to go ahead. Well, it's got a flat defense roll. Let's stick with this because it's got percentage rolls. And then for a shield, we've got accuracy, resistance, crit rate, accuracy. Let's go with that one. And then for the chest piece, HP is going to give her a little bit more survivability. In this case, I don't really care much about that. We just want her to go fast in the arena. So accuracy might actually be pretty good here to help her land the her turn meter reduction. All right, so we got a full set on her. You can see already that jumped her up from 97 to 140. It's going to be her total speed now, which is that's okay for early on. We want it to be higher, and hopefully some of these pieces will roll some speed. Let's see. We're just going to take this up to 8. I don't have a lot of silver yet. I'm not going to put a whole lot of work into her right now just because I don't want the video to take forever, and also we don't really have the resources to pump her up a lot, and unfortunately we hit 19 accuracy on that first roll, so we got to hope that when we hit 8 it'll hit the speed roll. If not, that's going to be kind of disappointing. Ah, come on now. That's just bad luck. So we hit two accuracy rolls there. See if I do have at least a speed enchantment that can help a little bit. You know, this will be serviceable in the beginning, but it's not something that's going to be super amazing for us. I don't think I had speed on any other piece. Do we have speed on these? You see what sucks now, we put this on here, and this is kind of one of the things I really don't like about this game. In order to take gear back off, you have to spend silver. So if we want to pull a 5-star piece off of her, it's going to cost 50,000. I should have rolled both of these while they were still here, because what I'm going to do now, I'm actually going to roll this and see if it hits on the speed on any of the first two, and if it does, I'm going to replace it. So that's one thing I should have mentioned before. If you have 2 pieces you're competing against, roll them in there just in your inventory. Don't put it on your champion yet, because when you take it off the champion, you have to actually pay extra silver. So not only do you have to pay silver to level these up, you've also got to pay silver to take it off. So, but in this case, we lucked out because this one, again, unfortunately, rolled HP in the defense, so we're not going to use it. We might put this on somebody else, but we had the speed roll there, a chance to roll it 2 or 3 times, and unfortunately, the first 2 rolls it didn't roll, so I'm not even going to waste my time taking it to 12. So that's one way you kind of have to look at gear in this game. All right, let's roll these boots up. And at least we'll get some speed out of these. We're going to probably take these up to at least 12 once we get some more silver, just because these will definitely boost her overall speed stats. The HP flat roll sucks, but, again, it's early in the game. Attack flat roll, that's bad too. So we're just going to have to keep farming the dragon, and hopefully we'll get a decent speed boot to drop. So, but for now, that's I'll come back and do some more later once this episode is over with. All right, we just need to rank her up a couple levels here. We've already, I think, got her for fusion. So, all right, there we go. That'll take care of that daily quest. All right. And you know what? I'm just going to go ahead and pull a blue. Why not? Maybe tonight's our night to get lucky. Maybe we'll pull a blue and hit a legendary or something on it. I laugh, but that's actually it's pretty funny. I have 4 total accounts that I play raid on. I've got my main, I've got 2 alternate accounts, and I've got this new free-to-play account. So I think across all of those accounts, I have 6 legendary characters, and one of them is on my main. I pulled from a sacred shard I got from the Brutal campaign during 2x Sacred. The other I got through the Fragment, with Fragment Summon. And then the other one I pulled off of a blue shard. And then on my other account, the 2 legendaries I have there, I pulled off a blue shard. And then the third account, the legendary I got like third day on the account, it came out of a blue shard. So you never know. But let's just go ahead and bite the bullet on this. I'll have to farm some dungeons to try to get these back. This guy must be new, because I've never heard of him. Yeah, he's only got 10 reviews. So this guy must be a new champion. He looks pretty cool. I like his armor. Spikes are pretty neat there. Let's see what kind of kit he has. Ignores his shield buffs. Interesting. Attacks 2 times, so that would be good on Fire Knight. Attacks all enemies, inflicts 10% extra critical damage for each debuff on this champion. Stacks up to 50%. Ascension level 3, attacks 1 enemy, decreases the target's max HP by 20% damage inflicted. Interesting kit. I can see where he might have some utility, but I don't really... He really doesn't seem to be worth investing much. Arena offense is a 5. That's interesting. That's very highly rated in Arena. That's pretty... Of course, it's only 9 ratings so far, so... If Fire Knight's where I thought he might be pretty good. Factional Horrors, I guess, yeah. Wow. So he's like 4.95 across the board. That's pretty interesting. Well, maybe we'll hang on to him and see what he can do. All right, now we are here for what we came for. Daily quest done. We actually, we got our weekly quest done too. Cool. Okay, so we're gonna get that shard, which we'll hang on to. We got a new set of weekly quests, which is good. We can get some more energy. All right, here we go. Main event. We've got our Void Shard, and we completed all of our monthly quests. This is why it's important to log on and do these quests all day. We're going to get a Sacred Shard every 30 days, hopefully. So that'll reset those. Now we've got a whole brand new set of quests to get some more energy. 30 days, get another Void, another Sacred. So pretty cool stuff there. I don't think it goes... No, it actually just goes right to the portal. All right. We'll pull the Void first, then we'll pull the Sacred. We'll see if we get anything. And again, we've got 2x chance for Epic and Legendary. Kind of hard to get excited for Legendary because it's still just 1%. Now, when you get a 2x Sacred, you get 12%. That's when you can really get a good shot at it. But let's keep our fingers crossed and hope we get Arbiter or a Krisk or something cool. Or we could just get Justicar. Oh my god. Wow. So this guy is actually a fusion quest that we have to do later. And we have some of the champions already assembled for. He's a defense champion. He's not amazing. I mean, he can just increase his defense, basically. He can do provoke. And it's kind of weird. His damage is based on defense and attack. And he does counterattack. So, he's got some interesting utility. He's probably a good character for where we are right now. The problem I have with this is if we come out here to fusion, and the fusion for Relic Keeper that we have to do as part of the Arbiter missions, he's right there. Like, we were going to get him already. We already had 3 of the 4 characters to fuse to make him, and it's actually an Arbiter mission in the second stage. He's the last mission. We have to fuse him. So this is what I'm talking about, where RNG in this game can completely just screw you over, because we got a Void Shard, a 2-time chance to get something decent, and we get a fusion champion that we were going to get anyways. Same thing can happen with login champions. So, like, for example, you can pull High Katun from an Ancient Shard, even though we already have her. You can pull, any of the login reward champions. So it's kind of annoying. But Sacred Shard, we are guaranteed to at least get an epic. So we just have to keep our fingers crossed this is going to be a better pull than the last one, because that that last void shard was pretty bad. Deep breath and cross your fingers. Hope, say a prayer, flip the coin. Hope it's good. Throw something good here. It's an epic, and it is Gorgorab. Okay. You know what? This is actually really good because he's a great arena champion. You can see he's actually got a better. Yeah, now this. Okay, here's the kind of the crappy thing here. This basically invalidates needing High Katun for arena because her boost is 19, his is 23. But he's an excellent arena champion. He can remove buffs. He can fill turn meter of your allies, so he's a speed booster for you too. And also has a revive any dead allies, and then heals all by 25%. So this is basically a mass resurrection ability. So I'm actually really happy with this. This is a great early pull. 30 days into an account. We've now got 2 champions that are really going to help out in the arena and other areas of the game. So pretty good. So that kind of makes up for the Justicar, which, yeah, you know, I'm just still a little upset about that. But cool, yeah, Gorgorab is definitely a great pull early. Great pull for us. Kind of excited about that. Now we get to go to work and work on getting him into our arena squad because that's going to be awesome for even in bronze arena. He's going to be great. So pretty cool. So okay, got a good epic pull there. Can't complain too much about that. And then I think this guy Quastor, and we jumped up into 3rd place, which means we could get a 4-piece 5-star artifact set, which I can't tell. It looks set relentless. I can't tell what kind of gear set that is, but that's pretty cool. So not a terrible day 30 on our account. Like I said, we're a month in, and it's just going to take a little bit of grinding. But we're about to get killed to 60, and we now have some pretty decent champions to be able to start working on different areas of the game. We've got a pretty good arena team in the making. We've got a pretty good clan boss team coming along. It's just going to require, you know, investment of time and grinding out some silver and some potions. So anyways, guys, that is going to do it for this episode. Day 30 of our new free-to-play account in Raid Shadow Legends. Hope you guys are enjoying the journey so far. I'm really enjoying making this series. Looking forward to the next 30 days and beyond, and hopefully we'll keep on improving the account, and hopefully you guys will stick around for the adventures. As always, guys, I hope you're having a great day. Thanks as always for watching, and I will see you again next time.